What I do now, I do for the sake of the people of the world. But there is one man here on earth who will never kneel before you.
Who is this imbecile?
This imbecile is me, Tim Enriquez, and I am excited to be announcing Week 6 of TFO. Let's get this, pause this bastard, and then move this over here. Bring it up, and it is 3, 2, 1. It is Week 6, and we got a big one. We got the Giant Dragons going up against the 80s toys. The toys you want to play with from your childhood. The things that bring you such happy times, happy memories. And now I do not know what happened in Week 5 with my team. I was 4-0 going in. The Dragons were 4-0. However, they fell in their most recent matchup to a division rival. And let us see what we got going on. Plus, there's a little more rivalry here because, as I've mentioned a few times, their theme is super similar to the theme I used to do, the Dungeons & Dragons theme here. Look at Battlecat. I think Battlecat has at least shifted to average. He is at 30, 20, 10. Can we get a diver? Look at the strength of Battlecat. There's no cringer right there. Battlecat making the case for MVP. The big spike, the immediate score. I thought maybe these Giant Dragons would be a little weak against a run, almost like a dwarf. You get a +4 against an oversized opponent. And just like that, it's a big TD. Sandbox fires it deep to the Gambit. Gambit come running out, cuts right through, makes some nice moves, and gets out to the 31. Now, this team loves motion, and it's worked quite well for him. THACO, they start off with that run. They like starting off with that, and it's a good job. He gets around to the second level and then picks up 19 yards on the opening run play. Now they're going motion. We don't see this as often. The line does not hold, but it's a handoff to Warwick, so it's not catastrophic. He picks up 1. Here's a more classic double back set for Gary THACO. Lots of coverage there. He's going to fire it to 20, who dives. D20 was there, but needed a 13, rolled a 12 as the DB got in there. Now it's a called play. I can't believe nothing's happened to him. On a fucking Pro T screen, called play turns into a scramble for 12 yards. That, folks, is unheard of. Talk about rolling a 1 on a fucking called play. And we leave the guy wide open. He throws to the wrong man, but it is caught in coverage. Aragon catches it in coverage. Painful. He had a simple TD if he tossed it to WR1, but they are still in the red zone. Now they're going to plunge up the middle. D reads it late and is a touchdown for the Dragons. So one big punch from the 80s toys, and the Dragons say, hey, we're here to fucking play. We're the most feared beast in the universe. And boom, come through. 7-7. Medium kick, back to Cabbage Patch. Those safeties are looking pretty fast. And a shitty run. He tries to do a juke. The guy teed him up, stared at his belly button, and speared him to the ground. Now it's a called play. We want him to get tackled. Thank God he did. That could have been catastrophic. I continually question how often that fucking play happens. All right, here's that cross-off tackle. We need Battlecat to hit a little something. Oh, it doesn't take a great angle. Only picks up 7. They're going the slot. And let's see. It takes a little while to develop, but there we go. Hurls a couple guys. Gets out to the 40. Moves the chains, most importantly. That play has worked well. They're trying it again. He's got a small opening. He finds an opening. Oh, I thought he was going to be able to dart through. Picks up 6. Now they plunge up the middle. And Battlecat fighting. Oh, I thought maybe he was even going to get beyond that, but he does pick up the first. Move the chains in the Dragon's territory. Or the lair, shall we call it. Here comes Battlecat making a move. Needed that blocker to get up. That wide receiver was on his ass. Can't take plays off. Just because you're not the featured part of the team, you're still contributing. And dangerous. Can we get a block? We have a lineman just staring there. Doesn't help the QB Optimus at all. Optimus got tangled mid-transformation. And now it's a key 3rd and 8. Line holds. He's got a dump off. I don't like the play. He tries it again. Optimus confused. All he had to do was dump it off for an easy first down. And that will trot out the punt team. My brother's Playboy kicks it down, kicks it into the end zone, and so it's just a mere 25-yard change. I think I would have rather go for it. Even try a long field goal. This time they read that play better. They flatten Presley. That's Elvish Presley. This time he's got a little better read. Gets almost the first. 3rd and 2. Big third down. They're going the plunge probably up the middle. They are. It's read pretty well, and he is short, folks. He is going to be short. And so just like that, the 80s Toys should get the ball back. 1 second, one little tick of that clock left. No pressure at all on the punt. The punt coverage team is good and free. Here comes Devastator, who has the potential to be lethal, but basically he's playing on the bench, just waiting for his time to come in. Should Battle Cat take a wound that requires some healing. Here comes Speak of the Cat, and should get around, yes. Picks up a block, sprinting to the end. Pretty fast Giant Dragons defense, but still all the way back to the 45. Just like that, that punt is close to being erased. They are loving this slot off tackle. And he makes a move. Oh, the blocker did not take the right angle. The wide receiver needed to stop, but still a big first down. Battle Cat finding the second level on these runs. Plunge up the middle, got a decent amount of green. Fights off of somebody, picks up 6. Heavy rush team with the 80s Toys. But that doesn't work when they call your play, and so it's suddenly 3rd and 10. Will the drive come to a halt? They're going to pass. There's a lot of pressure. Again, he tries to scramble, but finally finds Battle Cat for a reception, and who does pick up 11 when they needed 10. Just outside the red zone, they can get a first down. There's a hole. Can he find it? And does. Battle Cat booms. TD number 2. Wow. Look at him go. Takes a long time to line it up, and it is blocked. It is blocked. Let's see if that comes back to bite him in the ass. Gambit stands at the 20. Pretty good coverage, but the guy flies right by him. Gambit fighting hard. Gets out to the 39. Solid starting position. Here comes motion. Looks like they're going run. They are. He's met and held for a 1.5-yard gain. Now it's motion again. Are they trying to set up that flea flicker? It's a call play. Fumble into a horde of 80s Toys. Who is there? The amazing yellow Tonka truck picks it up. And there is not a person in the screen. The Tonka truck just rumbled and rolled. Even stopped to put a little dirt in his little back there. And then just dumped it all over the end zone. Huge lucky break for the 80s Toys. This time the XP is good and through. So it becomes a 13-point lead. Deep, deep kick. Sandbox is fired up. After that exchange, Gambit stands at the 0. Is then met and brought down at the 15. Offset formation for Thaco. They try the plunge up the middle. Pretty good blocking. Call it a stalemate. 5-yard gain. He's going to fake it. There's a guy there. And Thundercats, oh, with a huge sack. When he gets going, he can be lethal. They plunge it up the middle. Oh, I thought he was going to have a bigger gain, but a hand reached out from the pack. Held on firm. And just like that, they are punting again. So Devastator there. Looks to make a move. Oh, if he had just kept hitting the outside, he would have been all right. Still good field position. They're at the 43. Here comes the off tackle. Read pretty well. Is there a hole? Oh, it looked like maybe he could have sidestepped one more to break to that second level. Still 8-yard pickup. Here comes that slot off tackle. Been heavily featured. They don't call it. Should get a guaranteed first. Does. Can he find the second level? Does. Gets a diver or two. And brought down at the 15. What are they going to do here? They're pitching it up. He's got a couple of blockers, but it's well read. But when he runs right through somebody, boom! Battle Cat, tough to take down a creature with 4 legs. It's almost unfair. Battle Cat is there, a roar of power. Let's hear it again. There it is. This time the kick is off quick and good, and it is 27-7. There is enough time left for some damage to be done. There's 107. Gambit at the 13. Gets a couple of blockers. Hits that second level, but is brought down at the 30. 70 yards to pay dirt. 50 for a reasonable field goal try. A lot of pressure, but they run over him. Man, it looked like, I don't know if that was Tonka Truck, the animal, coming in to make a huge play. Did at least slow him up. All right, here comes the flea flicker with some motion. Can we stop the guy? They're going to leave somebody wide open, and Elvis Presley makes the catch, but only picks up 6. QB was under pressure. Now they try, is it the same play or are they going run? Looks like they're going straight run here. He's going to get the first, but he is chewing up a lot of time. 20 seconds to go. Either need to score, and they tie him up. All right, 2nd and 7. Go in motion here, go in motion. Can they fool him? And he is met and then tackled. So that is a strong stand at the end of half. The 80s toys looking pretty dominant thus far, but we know this game can change. We know onside kicks are pretty easy to recover. That's one of those, you love it, you hate it. When you're in the lead, you hate that rule. When you're down, you're dreaming about it. Not the greatest kick. Sandbox's leg gets a little tight at halftime, only to the 20. Gets an immediate diver who avoids him, and he's out at the 33. Backo going to just hand it off, but he's met quickly and then brought down. 6-inch gain. They try it again. Oh, he avoids the tackle from behind. However, he is stopped short of the first. Thought Thundercats was going to be able to bring him down. Could not. Here comes some pressure. Oh, speaking of Thundercats, he hurled one-man swim move, dove through the fullback, and made the tackle. Incredible play. Let's see what Devastator can do. He's got a little better blocking out in front of him. He's deep in his own end zone. Look at the guy. Can he get through? He does. Second level. Oh, he needed to make a move there, but he gets out to the 40. Big return there. We'll take that for sure. Appreciate that work. I was just thinking, we have not seen the Pro T waggle. We do not see it, but instead we see Battle Cat starting and hustling for 10. And it is good to see him moving a little quicker. He has been in bad for a game or two. Unfortunately, met well. They're starting to learn that slot-off tackle play. We're coming right back at it, though. Let's see what they do. They get a little confused. He's got some green, makes a nice move, makes another move. Look at the speed of him. Can't hurl the guy. So it is a nice tackle on the galloping feline, but still down at the 13. Running it right back to it. Oh, that time, Battle Cat met in the backfield, fights off one man, but then a horde comes in. Looks like, nope, now here's the first time we've called this play. Can he get it off to him? It is not deflected. It is caught by Battle Cat. It's a full-speed sprint touchdown. Not only can Battle Cat run, but those giant jaws latch onto the ball. He can leap up 10, 12 feet in the air and then race into the end zone. What better companion could be than a Battle Cat? Perhaps a Hellhound. Sandbox medium kick, trying to get that leg a little bit looser. Gambit at the 10 to the near side. And, well, good gang tackling there. Slows Gambit up at the 25. Backo surveys. Going to have to start to get a little more aggressive with their play calling here. The runs are not going to do it for him. Line holds nicely. He's got a couple of dumps off. He finds Warwick. Thought maybe the guy was going to grab him right away. Did not, so first down, move the chains. Here comes motion. We've been blowing this play up. Oh, Thundercats almost hit him, but still disrupted him. Half a yard gain. They're going past. Thundercats is there! Thundercats, ho! And my captain left end may have shifted into good, and that can spell trouble for an opposing line. He's going to have his RB2. He's just going to find Elvish. And Elvish can't get there. 4th and 7. Not quite desperation time. They are going to punt. Line's doing a good job of holding. Devastator will return deep in his own end zone. They say it's dangerous to do that. He says, fuck it, I haven't been getting enough playtime. Look at him go. Can he move around? He does. Makes a nice move there. We need the blocker to turn around. Turn around, blocker. Does not need it. The diver is there. And Devastator finds the end zone for the first time today. Excuse me, the first time this season. We sneak in with a punt return. Cabbage Patch has put in a couple for the kick return. And things are rolling. Giant Dragon's strong team, but it looked like they were a little weak against the run. That has proven to be true thus far. And the 80s toys are saying, look at them out. Would you like to play a game? And here comes Thundercats. Oh, he scares him out of the pocket. THACO takes off running, turns nothing into something, and does pick up 14. Let's see what they go here. Thundercats! Hoo! He's starting to rack up the sacks. He wants that name on top of the leaderboard. A lot of pressure, a dive, and the Smurfs get in there. Everybody is high-fiving and having fun. Pressure. Oh, he dove a little bit early. But knocked away. Man, that could have been super disruptive, and they will punt again. It is desperation time, but the clock says it's not. And Yellow Tonka Truck is in the action. Toys take over at the 24. The pitch to Battlecat. Got a blocker or two out in front, trying to hit some strides. Slowed up just a little. Braked a little too hard there, and slowed up. Still picked up a first. They try it again. This time they sniff it out, and Battlecat loses 3. Make it 4. Make it 3. Pitch again. This play can work very well, but not a ton going on there. 3rd and 9. Do we see the same thing? They're going to try to pass. No, they're going to try to pass, and he's going to take off. What's he going to do? He throws it right to defender. Optimus a little confused on that play. One of his circuits got crossed. So we're going to trot out the sandbox for a kick. It's low. It's close, though. What's it going to do? It's actually not even going to doink. God, I thought for sure we had a doink there. So the sandbox pads the lead. Basically says even with a miracle, you ain't going to win this game. But let's see if they can keep the pressure on. Oh, he can't quite get to him. He's got it. Oh! Voltron! First time I think we've called his name. Doesn't typically get too many sacks in this feature, but Voltron is there. And, oh, once again, there's pressure. And, oh, they just toss the guy. The refs aren't even paying attention. This game is over. The 80s toys just tossing people to the side. However, a little slow on this read, but they do not let him hit the second level. It is 4th and 12. Desperation time is ringing the bell. What are they going to go here? The line holds. No, it does not. The Game Boy comes out and says, hey, baby, play with me in your pocket. And let's see what we got going on. Battlecat's got a chance. And still fighting hard, wants that bonus TD. The point differential of the toys has been a little disappointing, and they are trying to take advantage of this game to rectify that issue. Battlecat is there, another score. We have lost count for that bastard, but we're still going to keep it. Battlecat, touchdown! Sandbox, right through 51-7. Oh, nice run here, nice run. Why do you have your feet stopped? Oh, and then a desperation dive. I think he's going to get all the way. He is. So the Dragon's a little tired of the 80s toys dancing up and down and moving around and the action figures pumping their arms. And so they take it to the house. Gambit locks in a nice TD. Now they'll try that onside. We were talking about how these are relatively easy to get. They get the friendly bounce. They do get it. Just when you thought we were going to start racking up some stats and some point differential, All of a sudden now, those things start going away. Then we leave the main guy wide open. Luckily, he takes off and runs, but still a big pickup. Can't strip the ball. THACO is 16. Offset formation for THACO. Going to go with the throw. Some pressure in his face, but he still gets it off to Presley. Looked to me like he stepped out of bounds. The ref says no, and it's another 15-yard pickup for the Elf. Dancing on the sideline on those dainty feet. Now it's a called play. Swallowed up 5-yard loss. Couldn't tell whether that was going to be the run of the flea flicker. Double back set here. Thundercats is coming. He chases him out of the pocket. Does give up a few yards. 3rd and 6. Of course, 2 down territory. Field goal does nothing. THACO plunges up the middle, but I don't think so. Piano dance mat envelops him in a bear hug, and he goes nowhere. Not much pressure, and they leave the main guy open. And then he doesn't get the first. Thought he was a little afraid to throw. Just fell 6 inches short. That's what I've been hearing my whole life. That is painful. Optimus is going to take off and run. Silly decision. Optimus is not throwing well today. Just give it to the star. Give it to the cat. Oh, it looked like the cat had to make an immediate break hard to the left. Chose the bowl over approach, and they were up to it. Oh, there's a deep man. You got to throw it, friend. Is it too deep for the cube? Oh, a great defense. I don't like how we let him into coverage there. So unable to pad any stats here, they'll just punt it away. The Gambit going to have a pretty good number of players in his face pretty shortly. That blocker is overwhelmed, and he is brought down after a short return. 43 seconds left here, looking to save a little pride. A lot of pressure, chopped down immediately. Love to see that backfield pressure. Oh, called play now, gets nowhere. The line plunge just signifying they have given up. Now they're going flea flicker. I don't think anyone's going to bite on this. Oh, get up. Damn it. And that is disappointing. And that is it, folks. So there we go. Give a few more yards to the Dragons. They pad their offensive stats a little. Look at Battlecat continuing to wallop over everybody. He got every fucking yard. That's your MVP right there. Optimus Prime needed to do a little more damage. And so the toys steamroll over the Dragons. Thanks for spending time down in the dungeon with Tim.